I want to take you back to the story we began with because it's very compelling. One of the two teenagers accused of murdering Thomas and Carla Chester is speaking out today from behind bars.
Wednesday evening, just a short time after the murders, Metro arrested 18-year-old Victor Veliz after his mother called police.
Then on Thursday, the Chesters' 18-year-old son, Timothy, was arrested out at Hoover Dam. Both have been charged with their murders, but police reports say Veliz confessed to pulling the trigger. News 3's Dan Ball sat down and spoke with Victor Veliz this afternoon at the county jail to try to get his side of what happened that day.
When I reached his house, it all felt like a dream, sir.
From a holding cell at the Clark County Detention Center, 18-year-old Victor Veliz struggles to explain what happened inside this mobile home this past Wednesday.
Okay, so you walked from your house to his house.
Yeah.
Was there talk during the walk about what he wanted you to do?
He just kept saying he was just angry at them, just wanted to get away from them, sir.
Veliz says he and Timothy Chester had been friends for the past 3 years. During that time, Victor claims Chester would always talk about killing his parents, Thomas and Carla Chester.
What did you guys talk about when you talked about Tom and Carla, his parents?
He used to joke about killing them.
And what would he say? Where would he say this stuff? When did you guys have these conversations?
They weren't conversations, they were just jokes, and he would only say how much he hated his parents.
Victor also says that he had not planned to kill Timothy's parents before that day and would not discuss the actual murders with us on camera, but did confess to police that he pulled the trigger. What he would talk about was the moments leading up to the double homicide.
Was he guiding you and asking you to do this? What happened once you got to the house?
He pretty much guided me into doing this, sir.
Was he guiding you and asking you to do this? What happened once you got to the house?
He pretty much guided me into doing this, sir.
So you're in the bedroom, and he has the gun, and he hands it to you, and he tells you to go do it instead of him going and doing it? How did that happen?
I gave it back, sir. I told him to put it back in his safe. Then he said, fine, I'll do it. Then he just started to walk out to there. I thought he was going to put it back, sir. He just starts, like, shaking, and I can't believe this is happening. He hands it back to me and says, do it. Then he says, don't be a wuss or I'll shoot you myself.
In his confession, Timothy Chester says the two teens had formed a pact. If Veliz killed Chester's parents, then Chester would in turn kill Victor's parents.
Was there a pact between you and Timothy, like he says, to kill each other's parents?
No, sir.
Did you confess to your parents, and that's why they called the police on you?
Yes, sir. I told her. I told my mother to call, sir.
Now, do you feel bad and have remorse about what happened?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to say anything to them? Do you want to say anything to your parents?
That I'm sorry to sister and brother-in-law of Tim's parents, but they should look out for Tim. If he gets out, he might try to do something about them. And that I'm sorry to my mother.
Dan Ball reporting there. So you may have seen the beginnings of a defense strategy. Veliz saying there that Chester told him, you shoot my parents or I'll shoot you. We'll have to see how that plays out as this case moves forward. Unbelievable stuff. News 3 put in a request to interview Timothy Chester at the county jail today, but he declined our request.